Hello and happy Sunday. Today is Sunday, April the 7th. I just looked at my watch. I don't know why I had to look again. But anyway, today is Sunday, April the 7th, and this is Kelly with IfYouHaveAnEgg.com, and we are on Weight Watchers or WW chat number 118, and it is titled Build Healthy Habits. And if y'all will notice, we're in a little bit different spot. We're in a little bit different spot in the loft tonight because we have some homework to do, and the homework that we're going to do in the second half involves the computer. So I had to move over here so that we could get to the computer. And does anyone notice? Yeah, I got some of my own Egg Lady merch. So I got this off of Spreadshirt. Hey, Carol Lou. And this was the I was live for chat number 100, for chat 100. So if you were live for chat 100, these are available on Spreadshirt, and it's spreadshirt.com, and you have to search if-you-have-egg. Don't know why. Hello Inez, hello Mary Ann, and hello Pam. So yeah, it's another Sunday. It's Sunday, April the 7th, and hey Kim. We're going to be saying hi, hello a lot, so if you're watching this with us live, give me some thumbs ups and some hearts so I can see them. Hello Star and hello Sandy from northeastern Kansas, and hello Sandra from Dingman's Ferry. If you didn't say that, I wouldn't know it was you. Totally, yeah, totally wouldn't know it was you. Hello Kathy and hello Kim. And if you're watching this later on YouTube, it's just youtube.com, search If You Have an Egg, or if you are Owen Bernice, has the same shirt. Yeah, I know, I love it. I know. And hey Bernice, hey Tina, hey Irma, and hey Barbara from the Crossroads. And yes, Barbara, I do have my water today. And hello Betty. My water today is provided by our friend Angie at First Volunteer Bank. So she was quite worried about me. Hello Pam. Oh yeah, oh Pam's got the cup. Hi Popsicle, hello Carla, and hello Rosie from California, and hello another Sandra. But yes, our buddy Angie at First Volunteer Bank gave me this, so, and it is awesome. It's all stainless steel on the inside, so it's really good. Hey Sandy, hey Evie, and hello Sharon. And yeah, I know Barbara, I know, so we'll be sipping out of the First Volunteer stainless steel decanter. I don't know what else to call that, but anyway, so if you're watching this later on YouTube, it's just youtube.com, search If You Have an Egg, and if you don't want to see all the hi hellos, you can take your little scroller thing and scroll over to about 10 minutes and you'll miss most of it. Hello Trish, and aloha Kathy, and hello my Christy, and hello Lynn. So anyway, yep, it's another Sunday. Hello, oh and yes, thank you Sandy. But yeah, so everybody check out the shirt, available on Spreadshirt. I got 4 shirts. I don't know why. So I guess I'll have on 4 different shirts the next 4 weeks. And hello Jackie, and hello Felicia. If everyone stops that, we could go right to the deal. Hey Felicia, guess what? We're not gonna stop saying hi. So Felicia, you get an extra hi because you said if everybody stops. So that's what we do here. We all say hi. So hello Sandy, and hello another Sandy, and 2 Sandys spelled 2 different ways. Crazy. Anyway, hello Lisa. Yeah, it's been a little while for Lisa. So this is part of the live. So if you don't like the hi hellos, you're more than welcome to come back, or you know, you can watch it later. That's perfectly fine. You know, I don't know, go do a little house cleaning or something. But this is why we do this chat. Hello Sherry, is so that this is more like your live workshop. So it's just so it's more like the workshop that you attend. And hey Irma, and yeah, no Sandy, I know exactly, and hello another Karen. So it's more like your workshop. Hello Orlando Debbie. So at your physical workshop, hello Loretta, you would expect your your coach. You would expect your coach to, you know, to welcome you at the door, or someone, you know, the receptionist to say hi, hello, or, you know, or a friendly face, or, you know, whatever you would expect them to be there. So this is your workshop. So we are all sitting here on, thanks Bernice. So we are all sitting here in my loft right now. And I'm gonna hi hello ya. So anyway, if you're watching this later, you can skip. Hello Lindsay. You can skip and you can go on, you know, skip on over to about 10 minutes and you'll miss all this. Anyway, so just be glad that you're not here. Hey Chris, just be glad that you're not here because I am a hugger. So, you know, I don't know, people when they meet me all the time, hello Roberta, they're like, I don't know, because I have no, like, see how close I am? I have no personal space. So yeah, anyway, so I'm a big hugger. So just be glad that you're not here or you would all be hugged. Anywho, so today again is Sunday, April the 7th. And hello Mary from Albany. Let's see, from New Albany. And WW Clarksville, Indiana. Am I supposed to lump all that together? But anyway, so yeah, and thank you. Y'all are telling me which shirts that you all have. So thank you so much for participating in that. And hello Renee, and hello Melissa. Yeah, and Melissa says hi hugger. Hug, hug, hug. Yeah, so y'all get hugs tonight. Okay, anyway, Sunday, April the 7th. And hello, Jennifer from Somerset, Pennsylvania. And y'all are trying to throw me with the state initials. I think I know them all. Pretty sure I know them all. Just don't try to test me on the state capitals. Yeah. Yeah, and my Christy is from Louisville, Kentucky. So, yeah, and I know I know how to pronounce it correctly. It's Louisville. It's not Louisville, Louisville. Anyway, and, oh, Sherry is getting her step goal in while she's watching this evening. So I'm assuming that means that Sherry is walking with us. And hello, Lacey. Hello, Tedders. Yep, and hello, Sandy. Oh, and I'm sorry, Sandy's a hugger also. Yeah, so that's pretty awesome. Okay, so this is chat number 118. That's still crazy to me that this is 118. Hello, Mary from Nova Scotia, Canada. So 100. So this shirt was from chat 100, and you can still get this if you were here. And hello, Sandra from Memphis, Tennessee, from the other end of my state. So that's crazy though that this was 18 chats ago. That was already 18 chats ago. That's crazy. Anyway, does not seem like anywhere near that long. But these are available on Spreadshirt if you would like to support the Egg Lady and the Egg Lady's daughter, Casey. So, okay. We are working hard on getting you all into the new showroom and chapel and kitchen center and event center so that we can get all of that, all that done. And hello, Angelia from West Knoxville. Yeah, not West Tennessee, like Sandra, but from West Knoxville. So Angelia is probably chomping at the bit for us to get moved in because she can actually come see us. So she could come on over to the new showroom and the new kitchen center and see us. But anyway, we're working hard on it. Got a few more things delivered this week, so we are, we're booking it. And Lisa is from West Virginia. Oh, and thank you for the good job on the pronunciation. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so let's get cracking. Last week, who was here last week? So who sat your bottom in a little chair last week? So if you sat your bottom in a chair, oh, and hello, Karen Bowers from East Tennessee. Yeah, Karen from East Tennessee. So if you sat your bottom in a chair, let's see some thumbs ups. So if you attended a physical workshop and sat your bottom in a chair, or if y'all stand, I'm assuming they let you sit down, but give me some thumbs ups. And if you attended here with us last week for the live chat, if you were here with us for our workshop, then let's see some hearts. Or if you did both, let's see some hearts. So I'm seeing lots of thumbs ups and lots of hearts. And then there's a lot of people doing thumbs up heart, thumbs up heart, thumbs up heart, thumbs up heart. Yeah, down in the comments. So even if you were not here with us, live, if you're watching this later on YouTube, or if you're watching this later on Facebook, or if you're watching it later on IfYouHaveAnEgg.com, you can always put something in the comments because I will see them. Sometimes it takes me a little while to get around to responding to them, but if you put them in the comments, I will still see them, there. So I'm seeing lots of thumbs ups and hearts, lots of thumbs ups and hearts. So everybody gets Bravo stickers. Bravo. And I got a Bravo shirt, so I'll try to remember to wear that one last time. Ooh, Lacey did. She went for a 5K on Saturday, and so this one is going to be her meeting or her workshop. Good job, Lacey. Extra Bravo sticker for you. So everybody gets a Bravo sticker for last week. Do you all remember what the topic was last week? Hey, Jenny from Boston, and hello, Marlene from Florida. Do y'all remember what your homework was from last week, or what the topic was from last week? Anybody? Anybody? Hello, Susie. Oh, and hello, Sherry from New England. I'm still in New England. Yep, still there. So last week, our topic was, oh, and Sandra's handing out Bravo stickers. So our topic last week was find an activity buddy. Yeah, so my activity buddy and I, if I can get my watch to do this, my activity buddy and I, we got it in today. So it was dicey. It was really dicey today. Both of us have been like, and so, she was like, okay, can you do this time? And I said, how about this time? And she said, how about this time? Hello, Tay. How about this time? And, we were, so we ended up, I ran and grabbed Alyssa, and then, hello, Sylvia. Good to see you. And I ran, so I ran and grabbed Alyssa. I ran back to her house, and she had her grandbaby too, and her daughter. So we ended up having, what would that be? 3 adults and 2 kids. So we had quite the little, workout team going there. But yes, it was find an activity buddy. And for everyone who did their homework and everyone who tagged me with their homework, bravo, extra Bravo stickers for you. Good job, everybody. So you're finding an activity buddy. You were supposed to pick one strategy that you can try this month, and then figure out who will be a part of it, and figure out one step that you can take this week. Hello, Sylvia from Canada. One step this week, that you can take to do that. So we had a I'll just say a bizarre week. Oh, Sherry needs an activity buddy. So remember, your activity buddy does not have to be physically with you. So your activity buddy can be somebody online. It can be somebody that you just check in with every day. I know Julie and Cheryl they've been checking in again because I've seen them, chit-chatting a little bit in our private group, in our closed group. And so, they just check in, and I know, and Julie has been posting her steps again, and everybody's always like, what? Because she walks so early in the morning, and she gets so many steps in before most of us are even up. So she's like walking with the chickens. But yeah, so we've had a crazy week, but we've been trying. So my strategy for this week was to get in, some extra activity. So while I've been standing around waiting on people to make decisions and things like that, I've been trying to do things, like walk in place. So do some walking in place, doing some squats, things like that. Hello, Liz from Texas, and checking in with Karen, my accountability buddy, a lot. So good job, everybody that got an activity buddy. And then somebody made this, and let's see. Hi, Cheryl, and let's see, Trish. Oh, Trish says, hello, activity buddies, Willow and Reese. See you tomorrow at 8:30. Woo! Awesome. Yeah. Oh yeah, and Sandy said do a Fitbit challenge. But somebody made this earlier in our closed group, like a couple of days ago, yesterday or day before yesterday, and it looks delicious. Hers was even more bright green than this. I mean, it was like a super deep bright green. Looked really good. I can't wait to try this one. So I'm gonna keep this one out. But yeah, good job everybody that got their activity buddy. Remember, again, you don't have to be in the same town. You don't have to be near each other. You don't have to know each other. That's the cool part of it, is you don't even have to know each other for that. So the Fitbit challenges, I think, are a great way to do that. Remember, we talked about on the Fitbit challenge, like the Yosemite trail and things like that. Once you get to certain points along there, you're competing, and if you're too competitive like me, you just need to calm down a little bit. But when you get to certain points on the trail, it's really neat because you can take, so like if you're doing it on your phone, you can take your phone and do it like this, and you can see like some scenery, and it's really cool. It's really cool. So, okay, I did a countdown on Instagram, and it just said that the chat was ending now. No, Instagram, it's starting now. But anyway, so, wouldn't that be cool to start an across the state, kind of or across the states, across the country, kind of a Fitbit thing, so like if one of you New Englanders, if y'all could wake up all the rest of us, and get up super early in the morning, since the sun gets to you first, and then say, okay, I got my 5,000 steps in, or I did some squats, or I did, or I walked in place while I was watching the news this morning, or I did some, some countertop push-ups while I was drinking my first cup of coffee. That may not be a great idea. You shouldn't do push-ups while you're drinking coffee. But anyway, some toe raises or something, while you're brushing your teeth. But start it in Maine, and let's go all the way across the country. Would that not be super cool to do that all the way across the country? So anyway, so those are some great ideas. This week, I did not get to go to my physical workshop, which makes me really sad. But we had a near disaster happen this week. Hello, Lisa. And I'm just calling it a disaster. It'll be okay. It will all be okay. But it just completely threw me for a loop. So I did not make it to my physical workshop. But I did, of course, download the weekly. But it's on the computer, so I'm going to read it to you real quick. So this week, we were talking about building healthy habits. And again, I'm super sad that I did not get to go to my workshop so that I could, hear what our fearless leader Gwen was going to say about this. But I think it is very important to build, some healthy habits. It's important to build habits and a foundation, for everything that you do in your life. Oh wait, and Lynn says I am doing a scavenger hunt activity for the month with another group. Yay! That sounds like so much fun. And hello, Paula. So I think it's important, to build a foundation, for everything. And it says in our weekly this week, every habit starts as a single conscious action. Over time, as you steadily repeat it, the action can become automatic or part of a habit loop. So here's how. A cue triggers you to do the behavior, maybe something you see or smell, a time, a day, an emotion, or a place. So that could either be good or bad. Hello, Connie, and hello, Paula. The behavior is the action itself, the habit you want to create. Your reward is the benefit you get from doing the behavior, a feeling of satisfaction, pleasure, and hello, Kathy from South Carolina, pleasure or pride, which encourages you to repeat it. We tend to focus on habits we want to break, but it's best to create new ones that can help anchor healthy eating activity and mindset practices in your daily life. So I want to talk just a second about we tend to focus on habits we want to break. So I am a firm believer, and I have proven it to myself over and over and over again, that what you think about, what you concentrate on, and what you focus on, that will consume your day. So if you think about like if the weather report is that it's going to be rainy, and if you wake up thinking it's going to rain today, it's going to be wet, my hair is going to be gross, I'm not going to be able to go outside, and if you focus on the rain all day long, rain, then you're just going to get rain all day. Even if a drop does not fall from the sky, you're just going to get rain all day. So instead, focusing on something, different. So, in just this comment, we tend to focus on habits we want to break. So if you focus on the habit you want to break, it makes you think more about that habit. So if you say, I don't want to bite my fingernails. Well, and I don't bite my fingernails, but Casey put these things on my fingernails this week, and then I had to paint a little bit of glitter on the others because she only had enough to do 4 fingernails. And hello Casey, but I don't bite my fingernails, but I'm really bad about chewing on the sides of my fingers, and I'm really bad at, hello Teresa, I'm really bad about just abusing my nails. So instead of focusing on not chewing on the sides or on not abusing my nails, instead we switched to putting something pretty on my nails and focusing on the pretty nails, so that instead of focusing on the bad habit, I can focus on, oh, I want to keep these pretty. I want to keep these nails pretty. And it has worked. It has worked so far. So I didn't even have to put anything on there that tastes bad. Just having the fingernails themselves looking prettier, kind of broke that. Oh, like I'd start to chew on it and go, no, don't do that. Don't chew on your finger, don't. But instead I just go, oh, I want to keep my nails pretty. So anyway, it's just a change, of your focus. So, and if you think about doom and gloom all day, you're going to get doom and gloom all day. So it's the same thing. So what they want us to do is to create a habit loop. So they want us to follow the steps here, and hopefully you have your weekly, and I will pick mine up when I go Tuesday. So follow the steps here to create a habit loop for a behavior you want to make automatic. Repeat your habit loop often enough to help it become second nature. So the example they give is decide what the behavior is. What behavior do you want to turn into a habit? So this one, the example in our weekly is, for example, attending a 6 p.m. yoga class after work. And then choose your cue. So what's your cue going to be? What will remind you that it's time to do the behavior? For example, you could set a calendar alert for 5:15 to remind you to head out, or you could just know, oh, it's time to leave work, so it means it's time to go to my yoga class. And then identify your reward. So what's the payoff that you'll get when you complete the behavior? Maybe it's because you'll feel stronger, you'll feel more flexible, you'll be able to track it. So you'll have some fit points that you can put into your tracker. But that could be your reward. Or maybe you'll have an easier time falling asleep. Now we had on, and let me see if I can get back to it. So the page that was before this, and this is from last week, so I'm hoping I'm not gonna jump back too far. Yeah, okay, so this is really the crux of this. This is the root of this. And this was on, so if you go online, and I'm gonna turn you around for just a second so that y'all can see that. Maybe, I am turning you around, okay. So this, and I'm not gonna scoot you around too much, but if you go online, so for those of you that are online only, or if you are, if you do attend a physical workshop, if you have e-tools, you can pull these up. So this is really good to go back and be able, to pull these up. So this was from daily. If you're if you're logged in, and I'm gonna turn you on just a little bit so you can see this. If you go, if you go to my day, and then you can go all the way down and you can see these articles. So this article was called Your Plan, Build Healthy Habits. And this was the beginnings of the weekly. And then right here is where you click on the weekly. So I've had a lot of questions about how you save these. So when I don't get to attend, now this page is extra. This is even more information than your weekly is. So don't forget to go here and check too. I know a lot of us get into the habit that we just do this from our phone or from our tablet, or something else. but if you'll actually log into the website at least once a week, you can go, you can find all of these articles. And so this week's article again is your plan to, build healthy habits. And all of this is extra information that you can use. And then when you're ready to see the weekly, so if you don't go to a physical workshop and you want, you want to be able to see the weekly, this is where you can get it. But while you're here, if you will go ahead and right click and then print, then you can go, if you already have PDF set up, you can print to PDF and then you can save this as a PDF. And then when you're ready to look at your weekly, click on the weekly and you can do the same thing. You can, but don't do it here. If you click here, you're only going to be able to save the image. If you click outside of that and right click and then print, if you have a PDF creator set up on your computer, you can go ahead and here again, you can print to PDF. So, I've had a lot of questions about how to do that, and I did do a video on this, and we'll go back and publish that, later, when Casey and I are actually working in the showroom. But, so let's go back to this page. So you brush your teeth every night before bed. Lock the door behind you when you leave the house. Grab a shopping cart when you enter, or a buggy as we call them down here, when you enter a supermarket. Each of these is a habit, a single conscious action that's morphed into a repeated automatic one. Okay, so let's go back to this. So we're talking about the cue, whether it's a time of day, a feeling, or a place you find yourself. Is the event or the thing that, can y'all see me? I lost me. So let me get you back. Hopefully everybody could still hear me and could still see me. When I flip the camera around, sometimes it freaks out like that. But anyway, so it was a cue, whether it's a time of day, a feeling, or a place. You find yourself is the event or thing that signals you to do a behavior. The benefit you receive is your reward. Okay, so, and sorry, and Barbara says I'm blurry. Am I blurry? I don't look blurry to me, but of course I can't see myself. Okay, so let me show you this. Here is my visual, and Dusty's about to pass out because I'm like so close to where he is, and he's going, Mama, why do you have my end of the couch, covered up? Okay, so let's say, and these are some of Alyssa's toys. Yes, Alyssa, I'm using your toys in case you were watching this. So let's say that the habit that you want to create, is this little bear. So if you just try to have this little bear, he might sit okay, but he could fall off. He could fall off. So these are the things, these are building blocks. So you want to have building blocks so that, so that you can, and I know this sounds corny, but, but you do want, and these are literally building blocks that you want to use. Okay, I feel it necessary to turn the animals around so that they are right side up. Hold on a second. Where is the animal on this one? This one is an owl. Okay. So, and Sylvia says it's just a bad reflection on my glasses. Oh, well, while I was reading that, I had to get right up in the reflection. But anyway, okay. So these are the building blocks, okay? So you've got, what is this? A giraffe, a sheep, and an owl, and the owl's super hard to see. But anyway, so when you're setting down your building blocks, you've got to have that to build a house. You've got to have it to build a business. You've got to have it to build lots of things. So this is for building. Stay off of the computer, Dusty. Ah. Okay, hold on. Dusty's trying to. Ooh. Dusty is trying to print this. He actually stepped on the computer and managed to get it to try to print. Anyway, so okay. So when you're building your blocks, you don't want to stack your blocks like this, because then when you put your goal on top of it, it's too easy for it to tumble off. So you want to do things, and we're going to talk about this in the second half of our chat. We're going to talk about some of our building blocks, some of the things that you need, to make a good foundation. So this is, and hopefully Dusty didn't do that. Yeah, so this is, this is a better way. This is a better way, but still, your little bears, he's got some room, to fall off. But if you'll start with your building blocks, and if you'll, and you've always heard, I know you've heard, that a triangle, makes the strongest base. So if you'll make, kind of a mental, triangle, and then set your little, habit up there that you want to form, it's going to be much stronger, because look, whoop. Okay, of course he fell off, when I did that, because I leaned him farther than I did, in any of the others. But anyway, So instead of, building your line out this way or building it too tall, if you'll kind of make, pick 3 things, 3 things that you can build, that you can build your, build your habits on, then it's going to be much stronger. So we will talk about that in the second half. But for right now, we're going to talk about your homework. And your homework sorry about that. Your homework is, and let's go back here because Dusty's got us on a different page now. Your homework for this week is, and do not forget to tag me in it, so please put it on, if you're going to be on Instagram, tag at IfYouHaveAnEgg. If you're going to do it on Facebook, if you're here on the Facebook page, if you'll just tag at IfYouHaveAnEgg, it'll tag me in that. You can comment here, you can comment here on the chat, and I'll know, and I'll see your homework. Or if you are in our closed group, and that's the If You Have an Egg closed group, and you can request to join, and don't forget to answer the 3 questions though, so that I will know, that you're a real person and I can let you in. But if you tag me there, it's just at Kelly Green Milligan, and before you type in the Kelly G, it's going to pull me up, and you can tag me in your homework. And if you do it on Connect, you need to tag at, remember it's the at symbol. We've talked about this before, girls. At Scrap and Stamp 2. And your homework for this week is you're going to do the 3 things to create a habit loop. So those are, again, you need to decide what behavior. So what behavior do you want to create? So for me, it was not, I wanted to create a behavior of keeping pretty nails. So you need to decide what that behavior is. And I know that has something to do with weight loss, but this was my thing that I picked this week. So decide what behavior you want to create, and then choose your cue. And my cue was the pretty nails. So that was my cue, was a reminder to keep them pretty because they're already so pretty. And then the third thing is identify your reward. So my reward is having pretty nails. So maybe, when I keep this behavior up, maybe my nails can actually get a little bit longer and I can have even prettier nails. So that's your homework for this week. Don't forget, first thing is, and I'm sorry I'm having to scroll up and down because we're sitting over here at the computer, decide what your behavior is, decide what your new behavior is going to be, whether it's drinking more water or if it is talking more to your accountability buddy, finding an accountability buddy, an activity buddy, if it's going to be eating more fruits and vegetables, if it is going to be, whatever it's going to be, did I already say drinking more water? Probably did. And then choose your cue. So are you going to set an alarm? Are you going to have them tag you? Like if you're going to do that relay, where somebody's going to start up in New England and tag somebody all the way across. So your cue would be when your name pops up, that you're going to know that it's your turn to do whatever that is, whatever that activity is. And then you're going to identify your reward. So here we go. So drink more water. That has been one of my things. Drinking more water has been one of my behaviors that I want to create. So I decided to drink more water. My cue is Barbara, just right on time. Barbara just put in 3 or 4 little water emojis. So thanks to my friend Angie at First Volunteer Bank, I'm going to drink some water. And thanks to Barbara for that cue. So that was my cue. Barbara's little, hey, water, 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 water. So that was my cue, and the reward is everything works better. Everything works better if you drink more water. So everybody understand your homework. So we're all going to decide a behavior, choose our cue, and then identify our reward, right? And you're all going to tag me in it. And it is almost exactly 8:30, so somehow I have managed to, hello Donna, maybe that should be my thing. And thank you, Barbara gave me a bravo. So maybe that should be my thing, is my behavior should be keeping us on time for the chats. And my cue could be you all telling me, and the reward would be, I get to eat supper at 9 o'clock instead of at 9:30. So, okay. So we're going to take just a brief moment. If you were just here for the chat, if you were just here for the workshop portion, we are officially done. And if you want to hang out for the fun, for the fluff, we'll be back in just a second. So that is also my cue. That's another cue to drink from my First Volunteer Bank mug from Angie. That is also my clue. Yeah, I know I'm so bad too. But that is my clue to stop in the middle and then start our new chat with some water. So, hold please. Kathy's already posted hers. So water. Hers is going to be water. Her cue is every time she goes potty, she's going to drink more water. And her reward is feeling better. Awesome. Yeah. Okay. And we are back. So this has been chat number 118, and it was titled Build Healthy Habits. So what we are doing for chat 118 is we are talking about our healthy habits, and I'm going to show you some building blocks. So remember, we talked about in the first half of the chat, we talked about creating some building blocks so that we can have, so this is our healthy habit, and we're creating some building blocks so that our healthy habit, and I don't trust him not to fall off, but anyway, so that our healthy habit has a firm foundation and can stay, can stay put. First things first though, I wanted to show y'all something. This is part of our dinner tonight, and I'm not going to show you how to make it because it's literally just out of a bag. But then hi Alyssa, hi. That's Alyssa's new thing. Casey says Alyssa is screaming hi at the phone. So every time she sees the phone now, or like if you hand her a little phone, a little flip phone or whatever, she carries it around, hi, hi, hi. So apparently she is screaming hi at the phone. But anyway, so hi Alyssa. But we're having this with our supper tonight. Actually, John already had his. So this is Fabulous. We had bought this a couple of weeks ago, and I think I actually showed it during one of the chats, but it's from Trader Joe's, and it's called Mexican style roasted corn with, and I will not say this correctly, cotija cheese. I don't know. I don't care. I love it. It's a very aromatic cheese, but John and I love Mexican street water. Okay, Sherry just said water, so I said water. Anyway, Mexican street corn. We love Mexican street corn, and having it in a bag, having it frozen in a bag from Trader Joe's is awesome. This was super easy to make. It is 5 smart points for a half of a cup, and that is approximately a half of a cup. But oh my gosh, is it totally worth it. So this is something that we will be keeping in our freezer, but I just wanted to show you all that before we went on to the fluff portion. But yeah, so it is Mexican style roasted corn with, cotija? I don't even know. Anyway, cheese. Really, really good. Love it. This will definitely be in there. But again, 5 smart points for a half a cup. Okay, so it looks like a lot of y'all are doing water. Oh, so Lisa says pronounce it Mexican cheese. Is that what you're telling me, Lisa? Is just pronounce it Mexican cheese? Because that actually makes a lot of sense. Okay, so we're talking about building foundations. So we're going to play on the computer for a little bit to help build your foundations. So your homework from 118 was to decide on a behavior, choose your cue, and oh no, Carol says looking good, but no Trader Joe's here. I'm sorry, we'll have to get you some. And then identify your reward. But remember, we were talking about building a base. So here are a few things that I recommend that you do for building a base. And if I lose you all when I flip you around, I apologize so much. Hopefully it will not, but sometimes it's hard to hear me when I flip it around, but we can't do this homework unless I flip you around. So here we go. These are a couple of things. That you need to keep in mind. They are great building blocks. So these are things that you can use to make your block. And Lisa says yes, because she can't say it either. So yes, Mexican cheese is how we will pronounce it. So one of the first things, your weekly, always either go online. If you are at a physical workshop, always grab a weekly. If you are online only, or if you go to a physical workshop and you have e-tools, do always download your weekly. I can't tell you how many times I go back to these. I do not have the recipe from this week, but your weekly is a fabulous tool. Also, let's go back. Do not forget to go at least once a week and log on. Go ahead and log on to your Weight Watchers app at least once a week. Because remember, you've got, My Day, where you can go to, oh wait, Christy says, love the title of your book. Okay, that's Casey's book. Oh, that's John's book. That's John's book back there. Yeah, sorry. Anyway, I couldn't even see what you were talking about. Okay, so Don't forget you can go to My Day. That's where this is a very, very important building block for for you, because you have good night, Carla. This is a very important a building block is to keep on your day, just to go back and check on your day. The living section is one that I think people skip over a lot. This takes you to to this week's focus. It helps you, it's got a lot of great articles in there, but I think your WW app is a great building block. It's an awesome building block. Let me look at all this. There are so many tools in here that we that we skip. I mean, look at this one and say so long sleeves with these body weight moves. And this one, I'll just click on this one real quick. This is 6 no equipment arm exercises to make you feel stronger. So, I mean, these are awesome tools, and I think, we forget about them. We forget to go to all these extra things. And then Connect is always a good one. This is a great building block to go to Connect, because this is your group of people. I mean, these are your people. Oh my gosh, Carol says behavior is stop late night snacking. Q is to take out her dentures, and the reward is weight loss. That is awesome, Carol. That's hilarious and awesome too. So this is, I think, having your group of people with you and around you and surrounding you is an extremely important building block. So we can do that with Connect. If you need some coaching, so like if you need some extra help, you can get some help, here with your with a coach online. And I'll turn you just a little bit, if you need to find a studio. So if you've decided that you want to go, that you actually want to attend, you can go here and look for a studio. I think it's extremely important, at least occasionally. I try to go every single week, but at least occasionally to go to a physical workshop so that you can see other WWers and you can, you can connect with them. You can connect with them in person. Okay, then we're gonna go, this is another thing that I think is important. You need to find a couple of YouTubers, and I know those of you who don't watch YouTube are probably thinking, what on earth is she talking about? But I think it's important. Oh, and look who we happened to find here. Yeah, we just happened to find this one. But YouTube, I think, is a great place to find, again, other like-minded people, people that you can connect with, online. And that thank you, Chrissy, and people that you can listen to and hear about their day. So this one just happens to be mine, and I would love if you would subscribe to my channel. But you can also go up here and search. You can search for, and I'm sorry, I would just type in Weight Watchers, because if you type in WW, you're not going to find a whole lot of them. So you're going to see there's going to be a whole lot of YouTubers that are, oh, and look, oh, there's me again. So you're going to find a lot of YouTubers that that are, that can be helpful in your, in your journey. Just be careful. Kind of choose wisely as you're looking through YouTubers. There's, oh, look, there's me again. So anyway, I wanted to find, I was going to see if I could find me again. There are two sisters, and I apologize, I did not look them up before I got on here. But anyway, you can see there's all kinds of, of Weight Watchers, videos that you can find on YouTube. And if you have a specific question, like if you want to know, okay, for Weight Watchers, I want to know what to buy at Aldi, then you can, you can click on that and you can see all of the, all of these things that, where people have gone to Aldi. Oh, and look, there's me again. But anyway, where you can see all of these things where people have gone, have gone to Aldi. So I think that's a great building block. I know there are a lot of YouTubers that show things like that. So, oh, the skinny. Okay, hold on. So yeah, these are the sisters. I could not think of this. There they are. Yep, thank you. So these girls are so cute, so cute. So if you all get a chance, to watch them and to listen to them, they are absolutely adorable. So, but there's lots and lots, and especially if you do not have a physical workshop that you can go to, I'm serious that these girls, it's like you're there with them. It's like you're with them. So anyway, I think that's, I think that is an important building block, is if you can't go to a, or even if you can go to a physical workshop, if you can find, find one of these, people that you like. And there's going to be people that you like and people that you don't like, and don't worry about that. That's okay. I think another important building block is to find a couple of, blogs or, recipe, sites that you can count on. And oh, look, there's me again. But mine is, I will say, you need to kind of check out and find one that is more your style. So mine is some recipes, some of our chats, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, so I mean, I have a different style than a lot of people do. But if you'll find, a couple that you like, and I'm sorry, I just put mine on there just to be funny, but like some of these tools, you need to find some people that really kind of fit your style and that can provide the tools that you need. Drizzle Me Skinny, if y'all have been around any length of time, y'all know that she is one of my very favorites. Oh, thank you, Barbara. But y'all know she's one of my favorites. And the reason that she's one of my favorites is she is so just honest, and she's so, I don't know, she's just so true, to herself and to you. And y'all can see what things we search on, because look at all the ads that are coming up for Disney. But so this is Kate's website, and Kate, and I always call her Drizzle Me Skinny Kate. You can sign up with email to get her latest recipes. You can see, what's going on. And here is Kate herself, and I can't see where I'm at to scroll over, but anyway, so here is Kate. You can listen, you can listen to her story, and you can find out, what's on. Okay, and this one is, Carol, if you're talking about this, I have skipped now over to just the internet. And so this is just drizzlemeskinny.com. If you look right here, this is drizzlemeskinny.com, and you can go to her homepage. You can go to her About Me. Her story is really good. This will make you realize, I don't know, Drizzle Me Skinny Kate will let, I don't know, she just lets everybody know she's a real person. She's a real person. She can do this. You can do, she did this. You can do this. I just love her story, and I love listening to her. But one of the things that I love about her blog, or about her website, is she has a blog, and if you look, she has some extra things. So she's got, like, this is one of hers, 12 healthy Instant Pot recipes. And yes, and we were doing Skinny Taste in just a second, Jennifer. Hello, Mary. 10 0-point recipes to kick off the new year. And one of these, this one, the best planners for 2019. So I get asked a lot about planners, and people needing ideas for planners. So Kate has outlined here her favorite, her favorite planners, for 2019. So she shows them here. Like, this one is Commit 30, a Goal Crusher's Dream Planner. So you can go through, you can do that. You can get this and fill it out, and it has fun stickers. And let's see. Oh, okay. Bye, Kathy. And Simplified by Emily Lay. I mean, she has her top one, her top picks on here. So I think she's a great resource, for things like that. You can contact her, if you want to, or if you just want to go to her recipes, you can go to All Recipes. And again, she is a great resource, especially for people that don't have a lot of time. All of her recipes are simple and easy to make. They have few ingredients, and I promise you they are all delicious. So if you need a building block of some recipes, I think hers is a great one to go to. Then the next one that I want you to see is Skinny Taste. And somebody just mentioned her. Skinny Taste, the reason I think she could be, or is, a great building block to your weight loss and wellness journey, look at this. So she has gone the extra mile, and she has a recipe key. And it is just, I'm sorry, let me turn it back over here. So it is just skinnytaste.com. And she has delicious recipes, but look at this. She's gone the extra mile. This is, and I like this. So she says, her site uses cookies, and it says, I'm cool with cookies. Well, that made me think of cookies. Oh yeah, I'm cool with cookies. But anyway, they have gone to the extra mile here for anyone that your wellness journey includes other things besides just, just weight loss or, other wellness things. So you can see on the the key, and you can go to those recipes. You can go, excuse me, you can go to just vegetarian meals, meals that are under 30 minutes. Okay, how many of us need meals that are under 30 minutes? Yeah, all of us. Paleo, and I never say that right, paleo, low carb, dairy free. So, you know, low carb might be, you know, that might be great for somebody who is doing, and thank you, Betty. So Betty says this is all very interesting. Thank you. Yeah, I like to research things. So low carb would be great for somebody, you know, if you're doing a low carb diet, you know, or if you need to watch your sugars. Dairy free, I know a lot of people that are having to watch out for their dairy. Whole30, so you can do WW and, you know, do Whole30 at the same time. Gluten-free, freezer meals, hello. Slow cooker recipes, kid-friendly, hello. Casey needs to be looking at this one for Alyssa coming up soon. Pressure cooker recipes, and so notice she's called them pressure cooker instead of just Instant Pot, because they are, you know, because that's a brand name. And then a keto, so if you're doing keto, she does have keto recipes. Or you can just click here and go to the A says its name in, Liz, I have no idea what you're trying to tell me. But anyway, so you can click on that and go to them by, you know, you can go to meals by their Weight Watchers Smart Points. So I'll turn you back this way again for a second. So you can actually go to the recipes based on how many Smart Points. So how smart is this? This is awesome. Oh, and thank you, Inez, for thank you for sharing all of those. So if you had, like, so let's say that you had a recipe that you wanted to make tonight, but you only had, you knew that you needed to keep part of the recipe to 6 Smart Points or under. Then you could go to her, you know, you can go to the 6, you know, click on 6 SP, and you can, you know, pick something from here and then just pair it with something that's 0, long A, and the word paleo. Oh, paleo. Oh, thank you, long A. Okay, long A sound. Yeah, paleo. Okay, did I say it right that time? But anyway, so look at how, you know, look at how easy these are, and look at how, you know, how she's got it all laid out for you. Anyway, I just think this is another great building block, you know, for, you know, just a great building block. Okay, and then the last website that I want to take you to is Hungry Girl, and I know that you all have been shouting out several others like Emily Bites and Pound Dropper. Pound Dropper is, her pictures are to die for, I tried to pick 3 that would be a good basic, you know, for people that have not been doing WW very long, you know, must have to be, just getting started, you know, need some extra help. So Hungry Girl is probably one of the first things that I saw when I started, you know, using the internet as a WW tool. Hungry Girl was one of the very first ones that I saw, and I love her. So you can sign up to get a daily guilt-free recipe, hack, tip, or more. I mean, every day they're coming up with some kind of unique, content every single day. And look how fun her site is. I mean, she just pops up there. Do you not want to go, you know, just go to her site? And thank you, Take says this chat keeps me going even when I've had a bad week. Yay! Thank you very much. But anyway, she's got recipes, food news, recipe makeovers, ask the Hungry Girl, questions and answers, weekly recipes, and go-to guides. Oh, whoa. I'm sorry. Hold on. I completely forgot. Let me go back here. Completely forgot on this one. Sorry. Hold on just a second. Let me go back to home. I can't believe I forgot to tell you all this. Hold on. Hold please. Right here. Meal plans. Completely forgot about this. Completely forgot. Meal plans. Come on. Are you thinking? Where did you go? Come on, computer. Okay, maybe it's going. Where is it? So here we go. Okay, so she has, back on Skinny Taste again, she has meal plans that you can pull up. So for anybody that's struggling, if you're struggling with what to cook, she has, look at all these meal plans she's got, you know, and these are by date. So look how many she's put out. But this is crazy. So you can't not, you know, you can't not have a meal plan. So even if you, yes, and Carol, we're going to Pinterest in just a second. So even if you don't know what to cook, if you have no idea, you could go to one of her meal plans. I mean, talk about a building block. You literally don't even have to do anything. You can just go to her, go to one of her weekly meal plans, scroll down, and she's, this is not the only one. And of course it does have some of her, some of her recipes on it, but yeah, anyway, she's just absolutely fabulous. So, okay, and then let's go back to Hungry Girl because it is so pretty, so pretty. And look at this one. She has a new book, it's Simply 6, all natural recipes with 6 ingredients or less. Okay, talk about easy. If you just wanted to stock your pantry, just with six items, you could do that. You could totally do that. And it would be super easy, especially if you, live in a smaller space, like if you're in an apartment or something, or, if you're just cooking for one, that would be, that would be really, it'd be really easy. So, and just, I don't know, her website's just so fun, so fun. I mean, like, I want to know her. Okay, and then this one, I would love to accidentally run into her here. And then now, look, so now she has a podcast. So this, I think, is a great building block because if you're driving in the car, if you are, listening at work, and you can't really watch a video, of course, I want you to be able to watch my YouTube videos, ha ha ha. But if you can't, then you can always go to Hungry Girl and her new, it's called Hungry Girl Chew the Right Thing. And so I don't know, I just think it's so fun. And look, I love that her microphone has the pink thing. I don't know what you call that, like a diffuser or whatever on the end. But anyway, so I think that is another great resource. Okay, now y'all are going to come back around to me because I'm going to show you some things on my phone. So hopefully those were some great, some great building blocks for you, but I'm going to show you a few things on my phone. So we were talking about Pinterest. Somebody just mentioned Pinterest just a second ago. So from your phone or from your computer, or whatever, you can go to Pinterest.com. And it's funny, I think when Pinterest first started, if I'm not mistaken, I think that it was like invitation only, if I'm not mistaken. So on my phone, I have my Pinterest board set up I've got my Pinterest board set up, and you can set them up and you can call them whatever you want to. So I've got mine set up by just If You Have an Egg things. And so this is everything If You Have an Egg that I have. And I also have them set up by, and let me find the first one. I also have them set up by Smart Points, or like this one's Meatless Meals and Shopping Things. Let me find the first Smart Points, or Trader Joe's Finds, or... Sorry, there's a lot of Disney stuff on here too. Okay, so like this one, 3 Weight Watchers Smart Points value. So I have a board that's just called 3 Weight Watchers Smart Points value. So if I only have 3 points left, or if I just want to plan 3 points into that day, I can go to Pinterest and I can pull one of these up from my own board. So you can use that, you can use this. This is like a cork board. So it's like a pin board, where you can keep your ideas. So do make yourself, some of these so that you can keep track of them. And you can also go, let's see, let me go back here. You can also search. So if you want to search pins, we can just type in Weight Watchers, and I would still type in Weight Watchers because, so like this one, Weight Watchers Meals, if you can see that. Okay, you'll just have to believe me. It says Weight Watchers Meals, Weight Watchers Freestyle, Weight Watchers Recipes. So let's click on Meals. And if we go to Weight Watchers Meals, oh look, there's me again. But anyway, we can scroll through all of these and we can look for something fun to make. But I would still type in Weight Watchers, because if you type in WW, right, I've been getting a lot of stuff that's like wrestling if you just type in WW. So everybody hasn't quite caught up to the WW, kind of just those things. But look, there's muffins. So there's some muffins. So Pinterest is another great building block. It can be another awesome building block. And then don't forget to save it to one of your boards. Even if you never ever use it from one of your boards, don't forget to save it. I mean, I have thousands of recipes and thousands of ideas saved, yeah, that I may or may not ever use. But see, like this one, like this one, Weight Watchers muffins that taste like donuts. And you can go to this person's website, you know, and you can look, you can click there and do that. And again, save it to one of the boards. Or if you don't actually need the, if you don't need the recipe, and if you just needed a, you know, a reminder, then, you know, you can go to that. Okay, so Pinterest, that was another good one. And the good thing about Pinterest is once it starts to recognize the things that you're looking for, it'll start to make recommendations. And you can do Pinterest videos now, so you can also watch those. Then, I personally think a great building block is our If You Have an Egg support group. So, if you are not already in our If You Have an Egg closed group, please let me know, and I can send you the information, or we can share the link here on the chat. But we have in this one, in our group, we have a group for, we can do chats, we can do announcements, we can do photos, we've got events. Okay, the files section, if you go to the files section in our group, it has all of these, and I really wish that reflection would stop doing that. It has, there we go. It has all of these recipes that our members of our group have added. So let's see, like here's 2-ingredient dough, here's 2-ingredient dough shortcake. So, you know, so here is where Windstar Karen has, you know, has posted something into our file section, and you can go back and look and see, you know, what that was, or you can click on it. But we have lots and lots and lots of things. Like here, Cheryl posted, so Cheryl posted right here, she posted 1 SP peanut butter cups, and boom, there it is. So this is on our, good night, Melissa. So this is in our If You Have an Egg group. So we have the events, the files, the albums, we've got recommendations, we've got, you know, all that stuff. And then we have this great group of ladies and a few guys, although most of the guys have quit talking, but we have this great group that are asking questions, sharing questions. You know, it's funny. Well, it's funny. Jennifer shared a link, and look what she shared. Skinny Taste. That's who we were just talking about. So that's who we were just talking about. But I think that If You Have an Egg group is a great building block because it's a closed group. I try to vet everybody before they come in, so I make you answer 3 questions before I let you in to make sure A, that you're a real person, B, that you're not just there to be weirdly stalky, which I don't know why people would be, but anyway. And then just to make sure that it's somewhere, you know, that we're kind of protected, that our information and our discussions are kind of protected, you know, so that we're, you know, we can talk, so that we can talk about things that we may or may not, you know, talk about with other people. You can also go, Facebook is a great resource. It's a great building block because you can go, you know, you can find some other groups. And there was one more thing I wanted to show you before we run out of time, because we only have 3 minutes left, and that is Instagram. Oops, and I'm on there as the kitchen center. Hold please. Okay, so Instagram, if you go there, you know, and like there's all my stuff, but if you go down here to search, and then you can go up here into the search bar, and again, you can type in Weight Watchers, or you can type in freestyle, or, you know, something like that. And then when you search, you can go to, if you go to hashtag Weight Watchers, or, you know, hashtag anything like that, then there are y'all ready for this? 8.1, oh, come on phone. Get in there. 8.1 million. 8.1 million posts that are hashtag Weight Watchers. 8.1 million. Is that not insane? Yeah, so surely to goodness you could find something about anything that you need. Or if you needed like Weight Watchers, let's say Weight Watchers gluten-free. If you were looking for gluten-free. Look, Weight Watchers gluten-free, 1,688 posts. And you can follow it too. So, okay, I think that's another great building block. Okay, it is 8:59. And I have my yummy, and thank you all for the compliments, I have my yummy Mexican style roasted corn with Mexican cheese that I am dying to eat for supper. So everybody's going to build their building blocks. Everybody remembers what their homework was from chat number 118. Remember your building blocks. So let's get us a couple. You know, whether one of your building blocks is going to be to pick a new website, to pick a website that's got some yummy recipes, if it's going to be to download a meal planner or get a meal planner from somebody like Gina with Skinny Taste, or if it's going to be to join a new group on Facebook, or if it is to find, you know, hashtag something that you need from Instagram. I hope everybody will find a building block, and I hope you will get yours set up. And yes, hashtag building blocks. Very good. Very good. Yeah. Yeah. So you need a firm foundation. Hopefully he won't fall off. Okay. So now let's see if Dusty wants to come over here. Come here, buddy. He has been dying because I'm sitting, you know, and I don't normally sit for the chat. So he's been dying because he's been wanting to get over here with you all. But you all have an awesome, look how ratty he looks. Sorry, he got damp today. Anyway, y'all have an awesome and amazing week. Good night, everybody. I hope you had a great time, and I hope to see you again here next week. And don't forget, if you're watching this on YouTube, please head over here and subscribe, or you can watch the next video, or you can click on Spreadshirt and get one of these awesome and amazing shirts like I have on. So everybody have a great week. I really enjoyed spending time with you this week, and I thank you for being here. Thank you. See you next week. Settle down, buddy. Settle down. Good night.